Good morning, boys. In our yesterday's class, we covered conjugation. So which one has more conjugation, which one has more resonance, resonance concepts. So how to identify the stability of resonance structures. So all those we covered, boys. Boys, in all those resonance structures, every atom must follow Lewis structures. Please be careful. Every atom must follow Lewis structures, Lewis concepts. That means atom must attain 8 electron conjugation. Those atoms doesn't have 8 electrons at its center, not stable. So that means in one of the resonance structures, one atom has 6 electrons. In another structure, the same atom has 8 electrons. 8 electron is more stable than 6 electrons. So please be careful. Okay. So we covered resonance and stability of resonance structures and some applications towards bond length we covered, boys. Now, based on this resonance, there is an electronic effect decided, boys. That effect, just like inductive effect, here we are discussing mesomeric effect, which is also called as resonance effect. Mesomeric effect, which is also called as resonance effect. Mesomeric effect is indicated with the letter M and resonance effect is indicated with the letter R. So M effect or R effect, so both are same. Okay. So what is this M effect? What is M effect or R effect? What is this M effect or R effect? So it is due to resonance. Already we know resonance. When resonance is appeared because of conjugation. Because of conjugation, this resonance is there. Okay. So if resonance is there, the concept is developed, the electronic effect is developed, that effect is called as resonance effect or mesomeric effect. So here, see here, let us observe the concepts. So boys, so it is benzene bonded with OH. It is benzene bonded with OH. This compound is called as a phenol. This compound is called as a phenol. So this oxygen, that means this is the oxygen which is directly attached to benzene ring. So having two lone pairs. So this lone pair is donated to this benzene ring and this pi bond is migrated to here. So I will explain all structures, boys. See here, this is the group, this is the OH group having lone pair on directly attached atom to benzene ring, donates electron pair to the benzene ring. That is why, so that means it donates electron pair towards benzene ring. That is nothing but towards carbon. That is nothing but towards carbon. That is why this group is called as electron donating group. It is electron pair towards carbon plus away from carbon minus. That means here electronic transition, electron donates via resonance, boys. This electrons donated via resonance concept. Okay, so that is electron donating group. That donating group creates plus. Why it is called plus, sir? Because here electron pair fast starting towards carbon. Electron pair donates to carbon. Towards carbon plus, away from carbon minus. Here towards carbon is the first condition. That means towards benzene ring. It is better to go with towards benzene ring. So if electrons migrated towards benzene ring at the beginning, which is plus Mn, which is away from benzene ring, this is the group, boys. This is the group. Okay. Here also, so this is oxygen, this is NO2 group. This is NO2 group. So there is NO2 means N double bond O, D2 bond O. This pi bond migrated towards oxygen. So this pi bond from benzene ring migrated towards nitrogen. That means here electron pair, this group, this NO2 group withdraws electrons from benzene. Here OH donates electrons to the benzene ring. Here NO2 group withdraws electrons from benzene ring. So it is electrons towards carbon, that's why it is plus M. It is away from carbon, that's why it is minus M. That is why it is minus Mn. So it is plus R, that is minus R. M is nothing but Rn. Okay, that means here MFH, particularly here MFH, it is particularly pi bonds, pi bonded electrons and lone paired electrons are involved, boys. Pi plus pi combination or pi plus lone pair combination, that is nothing but conjugation. Already we know conjugation. In conjugated system, so that is the effect due to the presence of pi bonded electrons or lone paired electrons. That is called as, because of conjugation, resonance is there. Because of that, electronic effect is called as either resonance effect or mesomeric effect. So already we covered, boys, inductive effect. In our inductive effect, sigma bonded electrons are only involved, boys. Already we please recall that concept. So sigma bonded electrons. So see here, I'm explaining. So that is carbon, carbon, carbon. It is bonded with halogen. So this is the electron pair. This is the electron pair. This halogen has more electronegativity than carbon. That is why the sigma bonded electrons migrated towards carbon. Here, sigma bonded electrons migrated towards this halogen means, so electron pair away from carbon and towards halogen. So away from carbon means minus. Next, so it is involved in sigma bonded electrons. That's why I affected. So that's why it is minus I effect. That's why it is a minus I effect. Okay, that means halogen is a minus I group. That means pi bonded sigma bonded electrons withdraws any electron withdrawing group. So sigma bonded electrons electron withdrawing group wise. So that's why I'm taking halogen is minus I. But this group donates electrons. It is electron donating group wise. That's why it is plus I group. Electron towards this group, it is plus I. Electron donating group. It is electron withdrawing group. Therefore, electron withdrawing groups are minus groups. Electron donating groups are plus. If it is through sigma bonded electrons, that is I effect. If it is a pi bond, lone pairs are involved, that is M effect. That is a basic difference between inductive effect and mesomeric effect. Both these are permanent effects. Inductive effect only in sigma bonds. So mesomeric effect in pi bonds and lone pair which are in conjugation. Pi bond and lone pair. So that is which are in conjugation, that M effect is applied. So this is the basic difference. So did you catch my point? So very, very, very important. First basic is very, very important points. So that means here, so it is through resonance, boys. So there are two types of groups. So groups in resonance, those groups which shows plus M effect, those groups which shows minus M effect. Plus M effect, that means donates electron pairs to carbon or system. So that is donates electrons via resonance or withdraws electrons via resonance. Here donates electrons via resonance. That's why it is electron donating group. It is electron withdrawing group only. So withdraws electrons through resonance. That's why it is electron withdrawing group. So donating group creates plus M effect. Withdrawing group creates minus M effect, or plus R effect, or minus R effect. See here also, here lone pair donates electron to carbon. So, and this pi bond migrated to here. So not here. I'm taking just a minute. This carbon. Okay, that means this is the group donates electron to the system. Therefore, it is plus Rn. So this is the group. So this is the system. So it is the group withdraws electrons from carbon. Therefore, it is the minus R group points. Minus R. That means electron withdrawing groups are minus R groups. Electron withdrawing groups. So electron withdraw groups. It is electron donating groups. Electron withdrawing groups, electron donating group, boys. So electron donating group shortcut EDZN I'm using. So electron withdrawing groups EWZN. Okay. So that is electron withdrawing group, electron donating group, electron releasing group. So this is electron releasing group, electron donating group. Okay. So these are the groups. So let us discuss one by one. Which one exhibits plus MFH? What is that plus MFH? Those groups which donates electron pair to the system. Electron donating groups are plus M groups. Electron withdrawing groups are minus M groups. Therefore, finally, these are electron plus M groups, electron donating groups. Electron donating groups creates plus MFH. Electron withdrawing groups creates minus M groups. Sir, which one is plus M group? Which one is electron donating group? Or which one is electron withdrawing group? Let us discuss with an examples. So how to identify, is this plus MF or minus M group? Or plus R or minus R group? How to identify? Let us discuss with an examples. So is there any doubt up to now? Is there any doubt up to now? Tell me, boys. Please respond. So inductive effect through sigma bonded electrons. So mesomeric effect, pi bonds and lone pairs, or pi bonds and pi bonds combination. Now, see here, boys. Sir, how to identify whether it is plus M effect, plus M group or minus M? Whether it is electron donating group or electron withdrawing group. See here. I am taking, this is Benjamin ring, boys. Please note down and draw along with me. This is OH. This is the auxiliary atom which is directly attached to benzene ring. Any atom which is directly attached to benzene ring having at least one lone pair, but oxygen has two lone pairs, boys. At least one lone pair which is that is the atom having, I am writing here, boys. Atom which is directly bonded to benzene ring having at least one lone pair. So atom which is directly bonded to benzene ring having at least one lone pair acts as electron donating group and plus M or plus R group. Plus M or plus R. Sir, how to identify is this plus M or plus R? That means any atom, any group, whatever it may be the group, there should be an atom which is directly attached to benzene ring. That atom has at least one lone pair that always donates electron pair, and that electron pair, that lone pair is involved in conjugation. So automatically that gives electron donating tendency. Let us observe one more example, boys. See here. Halogen. I am taking chlorine. Chlorine has three lone pairs, boys. So is this chlorine electron donating group or electron withdrawing group? Try to identify electron donating group or electron withdrawing group. Tell me. So based on this definition, any atom which is directly attached to benzene ring, yes, good, having at least one lone pair, Therefore, so Cl is electron donating group. OH, it is electron donating group. OH, electron donating group. Next. OCH3. So here also oxygen. So This OCH3 that also donates electron pair to the benzene ring because it has one lone pair. Two lone pairs, one should be donated. So therefore, it is electron donating group. It is electron donating group. Okay. So any species, for example, benzene ring, which is bonded to CH2 with minus charge. Tell me, boys, this is negatively charged ion even though it has one lone pair, which is directly attached to benzene ring. Therefore, this group also electron donating tendency towards benzene ring. Therefore, this is also Palladium group, boys. That is electron donating group. Electron donating groups are nothing but plus M groups, boys. Electron donating groups are nothing but plus M groups. Okay. So now, so this is about electron donating tendency. See here. See here. What about this? NH C double bond O CH3. So this is nitrogen. Nitrogen has lone pair, boys. So this lone pair may involved in like this. Involved in like this. So therefore, it also has. So this pi bond is migrated here. So this also, this is the group which donates electron donating group. That is a plus M group. That is plus M group. So is there any doubt to identify plus M group? Is there any doubt to identify plus M group? Any group which is directly, that is the atom which is directly attached to benzene ring having at least one lone pair that acts as electron donating group. That is that electron pair donated by that atom towards benzene ring, that is called as electron donating group. So towards benzene system, if electron migration is there, towards benzene system, that is electron donating tendency. Away from benzene system, if electrons away from benzene system, that is minus M. That is minus M. So is there any doubt to identify, to recognize electron donating tendency of the groups? Is there any doubt? Tell me, boys. Now I am taking electron withdrawing tendency. Electron withdrawing tendency. Okay. See here. Let us observe. This is benzene ring, boys. This is bonded to NO2 group. NO2 group. Okay. See here. Oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen. That is why this pi bond is migrated towards this one. Only pi bonded electrons and lone pairs are involved in this condition, boys. Sigma bonds are not involved. So minus mesomeric effect. Only pi bond and lone pairs are involved. No sigma bond involvement. It is important. No sigma bond involvement in mesomeric effect or resonance effect. This is pi bonds, which is in conjugation. So this must be in conjugation. Conjugation is required, boys. Okay, mesomeric effect required conjugation, required resonance. Then mesomeric effect is applicable. See here. So this pi bond. So automatically this pi bond towards this one. That means, so this is the group withdraws electrons from benzene ring. That means this group here away from benzene ring, electrons are migrated, boys. Away from benzene ring. Therefore, this is minus M group. This is electron withdrawing group. This is electron withdrawing group. Okay, next, one more example. See here. Not having any lone pair which is directly attached to benzene ring. So C double bond OH, aldehyde group. Aldehyde group. Here also, this is more electronegative. That's why it is towards. So therefore, so this is towards this one as electron withdrawing group. That is aldehyde group also electron withdrawing group. Next. C triple bond C. C triple bond C. This is also, boys, this is more electronegative than this one ending. So this pi bond towards this one, this pi bond towards this one ending. So this is this group also electron withdrawing group. Electron with, that is minus M group and minus M group. Next, see here. That means, let us observe the concept. C double bond OH. That is acid. So the directly attached atom must contain a pi bond, which is bonded with high electronegative element. Why? This is high electronegative element. This is high electronegative element. So that means an element, an atom, which is directly attached to benzene ring, also bonded with high electronegative element with a pi bond. So which is in conjugation with benzene. So there the group acts as electron withdrawing group. Now that one acts as minus M group or minus R group. Minus M group or minus R group. So let us observe one more example. CN, boys. CN, cyanide. Is this electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group? Tell me. Is this electron releasing group or electron withdrawing group? Tell me. Yes. See here. This is the atom which is bonded with high electronegative element with a pi bond, that is I, this pi bond towards this. Therefore, from benzene ring, this is the way. That is away from the benzene ring end. Therefore, it is also minus M. Cyanide is minus M. Next, see here. C double bond O minus. C double bond O minus. Here also, boys. Here also. So this is towards this one. This is towards this one. Minus M. So is there any doubt for the recognition of is this plus M group or minus M group? Boys, tell me. So the concept is clarified. So towards benzene ring, electrons are migrated. That is plus M. Away from benzene ring, that is migrated. That is minus M. Okay. So plus M means, so the directly attached atom to the benzene ring having at least one lone pair donates electron pair. So that is plus M. So otherwise that is taken as minus M. Otherwise that is taken as minus M. Okay. So no definition, boys. No definition. It is just information. Now I'm explaining plus M group, boys. See here, plus M FH. I'm taking with an example, explaining, boys. See here. This is OH. Oxygen has two lone pairs. So one of those two lone pairs is involved in resonance. Okay. So that means this electron pair is migrated towards this. Listen carefully. This pi bond is shifted to this one, this carbon. So not this pi bond shifted to this carbon, boys. So these electrons are completely this one. That means here lone pair is developed. That means it is like this. This one not disturbed. Next, here single bond OH, but this lone pair converts into pi bonds. Lone pair converts into pi bond. Out of two lone pairs, one lone pair is involved. That is why this oxygen is gets positive charge. Next, this pi bond shifted to this. That's why it converts into lone pair. The carbon gets negative charge. This is negative charge. So is this structure clear? Tell me, boys. Is this structure clear? So that means lone pair converts into pi bond converts into lone pair to the next step. Now this lone pair involved into pi bond formation. Next, this pi bond is migrated to next carbon. Direction is same, boys. either clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever it may be, direction is continuous. So now it gets the structure. Here bonds, here new bond is developed, here electron pairs are coming out, that's why it gets negative charge. So it is a double bond OH. Oxygen has positive charge and one lone pair is also there. Now, this lone pair electrons migrated between these two carbon as pi bonds and this pi bond to next carbon. Next carbon. So now it gets, I'm writing here. This is called as resonance, boys. OH. Now, this lone pair towards this one, this pi bond towards that carbon. So that gives original structure. But position of those pi bonds are changed. So these two structures are identical. These two structures are identical. But position of pi bonds are changed. Just see that. Okay. Now, that means here, this is the group initially donates electron to the benzene ring. Therefore, it is a plus M group. Electron donating group. Plus M group, electron donating group. So, when electron donating group is attached to benzene ring, so automatically, this is original position. This position is called as ortho position. It is meta position. It is para position. It is ortho position. It is meta position. It is para position. So when a substituent is attached to benzene ring, that carbon should be the major priority. So after that, first the carbon which is very next to the functional group carbon, that is ortho. Ortho next carbons are meta. Meta next carbons are para. Only one para, two meta, two ortho are existing here. Okay. See here, it is ortho. At ortho position, negative charge is developed. It is para. At para position, negative charge is developed. It is ortho. At ortho. That means at in the presence of electron donating group, that is nothing but plus M group, at ortho and para positions. So electron density is more. Electron density is more at ortho and para position. That means twice. At the beginning, these electrons are donated to the benzene ring. Therefore, electron density in benzene ring is increased because of this donation of electron pair. Therefore, plus M groups increases electron density. Plus M groups increases electron density on benzene ring. That means plus M groups are considered as plus M groups increases electron density on benzene ring. These are the very, very important conditions for us. So when plus M group is attached, ortho and para positions gets more electron density, gets negative charge. Okay. Now, if a positively charged a species, if it is attached to this group, where this is going to be substituted, so ortho position, negative charge is there, para position, negative charge is there. Therefore, this group may be attached with either ortho position or para position, not going towards meta position. That is why electron donating group, listen carefully, electron in the presence of electron donating group, at ortho and para positions, electron density is more. If electrophile, that means it's a positively charged species. If electrophile is trying to attacking this benzene nucleus, so where it is comfortable, because it is positive, negative density is more at ortho and para positions. It is this one also, ortho and para position. Now this compound, this group is maybe at ortho position, OH, that electrophile may be at ortho position or maybe at para position. may be at para position boys. That is why. So this electron group, that is a plus M group, decides, directs the further attacking electrophile either towards ortho or para. That is why this plus M group, these plus M groups are considered as ortho or para. Ortho and none. Ortho and para directing groups. Plus M groups are nothing but ortho-para directing groups. That means further attacking electrophile directing towards ortho or para position. It is all due to that plus M group. Is there any doubt up to now? Is there any doubt up to now? So electrophile is nothing but a positively charged species. If a positively charged species trying to attack benzene nucleus, if a positively charged species trying to attack benzene nucleus, so that direct attack that is attacked, that is comfortable at ortho or para positions. That means 50% ortho product, 50% para product may be positive. May be positive. That means that is comfortable because at ortho and para position, more electron density there. That means the minus charges are developed there. So electron density at ortho and para positions in the presence of plus M group increases. Because of that, further attacking electrophile is at either ortho or para position, not meta. Therefore, ortho para products are more major than that of meta products. So, is there any doubt up to now? Tell me, boys. This is all due to plus M effect of that OH. Plus M effect of that OH. Okay, let us discuss minus M. Let us discuss. That means finally, plus M groups increases electron density on benzene ring. That is important. Plus M groups are ortho para directing. Plus M groups are ortho para directing. Next, plus M groups at ortho and para positions, electron density are increased. Okay, these are the three important points towards plus M groups. Next, minus M. Okay. So see here, boys, for example, minus M. Minus M FH. C double bond O H dash. C double. This is aldehyde group, boys. So already we know. So carbon, which is atom, which is directly attached to benzene ring, also connected with high electronegative element, which is with a pi bond. See here, this pi bond, because oxygen is more electronegative, this pi bond shifted towards this oxygen side. Automatically carbon gets electron deficiency. So that's why that is satisfied with this pi bonded electron. That is why this carbon loses this electrons. That is why this carbon gets positive charge. This oxygen gets because of gaining of electrons. So boys, this oxygen already has two pairs of electrons. This pi bonded electron shifted like that. So now it is in resonance like this. See here, this pi bond shifted already to lone pairs. Pi bond is converted into lone pair, gets negative charge. These two pi bonds are as usual, but this pi bond is migrated to here. Now this carbon gets positive charge. It loses electron. So is there any doubt in this structure? Is there any doubt in these structures? Tell me, boys. So, okay, now this pi bond is migrated between these two carbons. Now this carbon loses electrons. That is, this carbon gets positive charge. So that is, see here. Here mute bond is there. This one gets positive charge. Double bond C, O minus H. with 3 lone pairs. With the 3 lone pairs. Next, this pi bond is migrated to here. This carbon gets positive charge. So that's why this is the structure. This is the structure, boys. Now, this pi bond is towards this one, this lone pair to this one. Now the new structure is original structure. Okay, this is the structures, boys. These are the resonance structures of aldehydes, benzaldehydes. These are the resonance structures of benzaldehyde. See here, at the beginning, the group withdraws electrons from benzene ring. Therefore, it is electron withdrawing group. Therefore, it is a minus M group. It is electron withdrawing group, minus M group at the beginning. Okay. In this process, at ortho and para positions, positive charge develops. Therefore, if electrophile attacks to benzaldehydes, so that is possible at meta position, because more positive charge electrophile between boys. If an electrophile is trying to attack at this ortho position, this is positive, this is positive. Between positive and positive, there is a repulsion. Between here also positive boys. At para position also repulsions are there. That means less repulsions are provided at meta position. At ortho and para position, that electrophile repel more repulsions are there. Because of that, meta position is comfortable. Therefore, further electrophile attacks at meta position, not at ortho position. Therefore, plus, that is minus M groups are meta directing groups. Therefore, minus M groups are nothing but electron withdrawing groups or meta directing groups. So, minus M groups or electron withdrawing groups are meta directing groups. See here, one more. So, this group withdraws electron from benzene ring. This group withdraws electron. That means electron density on benzene ring decreases because it gets positive charges. So, therefore, electron, that is minus M group or electron withdrawing group, decreases electron density on benzene ring. Decreases electron density on benzene ring. So this is the information we required, boys. So is this clear? So if electron donating group is there, there is plus M group is there. Further electrophile at ortho and para position. That's it. Electron donating groups are ortho para directing groups. Electron donating group donates electrons to the benzene ring. Therefore, electron density on benzene ring increases. If electron withdrawing group is there, so electrophile, further electrophilic attack takes place at meta position because there less repulsions are there. If electron withdrawing group is there, so electron density on benzene ring decreases because benzene ring acquires positive charge. Electron density on benzene ring decreases. Okay, so electrophilic attack takes place at meta position rather than ortho and para position. Therefore, meta plus M groups are ortho para directing groups, minus M groups are meta directing group. So this is the information from this mesomeric effect, boys. Is this clear? Is there any doubt? Is this clear or is there any doubt? Very, very, very important. Now let us discuss what is the order of plus strength of plus M and minus M. Okay, boys, just an information. before going to that, halobenzene, a special case. Halobenzene. That means a halogen atom is attached to benzene ring. See here. I am taking chlorobenzene. Chlorine has 3 lone pairs. Chlorine has 3 lone pairs. Tell me, boys, is this chlorine plus M group or minus M group? Tell me. Is this chlorine has plus M? Is this chlorine plus M group or minus M group? Is this chlorine Cl? Not chlorine. It is always any halogen plus M. So chlorine is a plus M group. So that means it is electron donating group because it has a lone pair. So it donates like this. It donates like this. So that gives it is in resonance. Chlorine gets positive charge. There is a lone pair here. It gets negative charge. And so on. Like this in previous case. Like this. So just like in our phenol, remaining structures are positive. Remaining structures are positive. Okay. Therefore, halogen. Halogen, nothing but chlorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are plus M groups. Nothing but electron donating groups. But halogen is minus I group also. So with respect to inductive effect, already we explained, boys. With respect to, for example, if I compare, I'm explaining through this sigma bonds, if this is sigma bonded electrons, these sigma bonded electrons, so because chlorine is more electronegative than nitrogen, sorry, of carbon, chlorine is more electronegative than carbon. So that means these sigma bonded migrated towards chlorinated. Am I correct? That is in inductive effect. That is in inductive effect. So it is a minus I group. So halogen is also minus I group, boys. That means halogen has both plus M effect and minus I effect. So halogen has both plus M effect and minus M effect. Among these two, minus I dominates plus M. In case of halogens, it is very, very, very important. In case of halogens only, this is applicable. So therefore, for halogen, so minus M dominates plus M. Because of its highest electronegativity. Because of that, overall, halogen is electron. Overall, halogen is considered as, so that is halogen. Overall, halogen decreases electron density on benzene. Overall, halogen decreases electron density on benzene. Therefore, so here it is very, very important, boys. So overall, so it donates it with charge, but minus I dominates plus M. Therefore, overall this electron is attracted by this chlorine. Therefore, overall electron density on benzene ring decreases. Therefore, halogen is considered as slightly electron withdrawing, not electron donating. So if it is considered, no doubt plus M is there. No doubt it is considered as plus M. But minus I also there. Minus I dominates plus M. Therefore, so minus I affect a little bit more. Because of that, it seems to be electron withdrawing. It seems to be electron withdrawing. Okay, it is in case of halogens. Is there any doubt? It is very, very, very important. It is very, very important. Okay. Okay. So overall, halogen decreases electron density on benzene. So no doubt halogen is electron donating group, but decreases because of minus I dominates plus M. Okay. Now order of strength of plus M groups. No doubt. Order of strength of plus M or plus R groups. Electron donating groups or electron releasing groups, both are same boys. Plus M groups or plus R groups are nothing but electron donating group or electron releasing groups. Okay. Please see the orders. First one any. That is O minus greater than NR2 greater than NHR greater than NH2 greater than OH greater than OR greater than SH greater than OCH3 greater than NHOCOCH3 greater than RN, alkyl group. It is the first sequence, boys. So that means here plus M effect is more than that of this one. So if these two are there, so more plus M, less plus M. If these two are there, this one has more plus M, this one has less plus M. Okay. Next, sir, how to explain? So I'm taking, so this is NR, I'm taking between these two boys. See here. O minus means oxygen has 3 lone pairs. O minus. That means 3 lone pairs, more repulsions are there, more donating ligands. More repulsions are there, more donating ligands. Next, NR2. Nitrogen has lone pair. 2 alkyl groups. Alkyl groups has plus I group side. So that means electron density on nitrogen increases. That's why it is automatically repelled. That gives electron density. But when compared to these repulsions are less. Therefore, it quickly donates electron pair than that of this one. Therefore, it has more plus M, it has less plus M. Because like this, we can compare each and everything. Like this, we can compare it. Okay, it is first one, first sequence. Now, second sequence. So try to by heart. OR greater than NaHCOR greater than OCOR greater than phenyl ring, benzene ring greater than halogen greater than CH double bond CH2. CH double bond CH2. Okay, so this is important. Next, order of minus Mn. Order of minus M or minus R. These are electron withdrawing groups. Highest tendency for NO2 group. NO2 greater than Cn greater than SO3H sulfonic acid greater than CHO greater than CO greater than COOH. Okay. So this is order wise. All these are minus M groups, electron withdrawing groups. These decreases electron density on benzene ring. These are plus M groups. Sorry, these are meta-directing groups. All these are meta-directing groups. Okay. So this is our highest electron withdrawing power per NO2. Please be conscious. It is important. Next chance for cyanide. Next chance for cyanide. Okay. Next, boys. Note these points. Note. SO2R. Its structure is S double bond O, ORN. Sulfur has lone pair bonds. That means it has electron donating tendency and also has electron withdrawing tendency. Therefore, it behaves like electron withdrawing group. This is electron withdrawing group, boys. This is electron donating boys. This is electron donating. Therefore, it has both plus M and minus M effect. Plus M effect or minus M effect. But plus M effect is less than that of minus M effect. Overall, this is electron withdrawing group. Overall, this is electron withdrawing group, boys. It is important. So, that means dominations are very, very important. Next, note point, it is 1. Note point 2, the CCl3N. CCl3. So, chlorine has lone pairs. But this is the carbon attached to benzene ring. It has no lone pair, boys. Okay. So, it is not electron withdrawing group or electron releasing group. That is not plus M or minus M. Not behaves like plus M or minus M. It is also important. Okay. And also, methyl group also same thing in CH3. This one also like this. So, methyl group and CCl3 group. This is nothing but CCl3 group. CCl3 group. Both are not plus M groups, not minus M groups. Not plus M groups, not minus M groups. Okay. So, it is very, very, very important. So, very important, boys. Now, okay, finally, tell me, boys, electron releasing group increases electron density on benzene ring. Electron withdrawing group decreases electron density on benzene ring. Electron releasing group is ortho-para-directing group. Electron withdrawing group is a meta-directing group for electrophiles. Electrophiles are nothing but positively charged species. Positively charged species. So this is about plus M and minus M effects. Plus M and minus M effects. So CCl3, no one. See here, CCl3. Carbon has no tendency in it. No electron pair is there, no pi bond is there. That is why. So it is not electron pair donor, not electron pair withdrawing. Therefore, it neither plus M group nor minus M. Neither plus M group nor minus M. Similarly, methyl group also. So it has no pi bonds, no no lone pair, no pi bonds. Therefore, neither plus M group nor minus M group. Neither plus M group nor minus M group. Okay. So it is very, very, very important. Next, see here. Because of this resonance, bond length is affected. See here. Resonance affects bond length. See here the example, boys. That is first one, benzene ring. Benzene ring. See here, boys. It is C double bond C. C double bond C length is 1.34 angstroms. It is C single bond C. Its length is 1.54 angstroms. But in benzene, All C bond lengths are 1.39 angstroms. That is more than double bond length and less than triple bond length, single bond length. So it is 1.39 angstroms due to resonance. Due to resonance, so it is 1 point. Therefore, CC bond length in benzene is 1.39. 1.39. Next, one more example. Let us take CH3, CH2, Cl. Okay. Next, CH2 double bond CH, Cl. Next, benzene bonded with Cl. Benzene bonded with Cl. Let it be, this is X, this is Y, this is Z, boys. Now, CCl bond length order. Is dash. CCl bond length order. What is that? See, boys, here no resonance is possible. No resonance. Therefore, this behaves like single bonded. Single bonded. But here, so resonance is possible. Resonance is possible. Okay. So, but so only 1 and 2 resonance structures are possible. Only 2 resonance structures. Okay. So it has a partial double bond character. It has partial double bond character. But here, more number of, here also resonance is possible. More resonance structures are possible. Here, less resonance, only 2 resonance structures. More than 2 resonance structures. More resonance, less is the bond length. Therefore, order of band length is X greater than Y greater than Z. This is the order of bond length, CCl bond length. So, therefore, here more resonance structures, less resonance structures, no resonance. So, more resonance structures are exist, automatically bond length is very, very deep. Therefore, bond length is inversely proportional to number of resonating structures. So, bond length is inversely proportional to number of resonating structures. So, this is about bond length. This is about bond length. Okay. So, this is Miss America effect like that. Next subheading, cross conjugation. Cross conjugation, a very important topic, boys. Already we know conjugation, that is nothing but resonance. Okay. Here, cross conjugation. Let us take an example. After that, I will give the statement. Now, see here, boys. So, this is benzene ring. Okay. This benzene ring is bonded to C double bond O minus, oxygen has 3 lone pairs. Okay. It is COO minus. COO minus. Okay. See, boys. So, if this lone pair is migrated here, this lone pair is migrated here. So, that means here, this benzene ring not involved in resonance. Only these two are involved in resonance. Only these two involved in resonance. Okay. So that type of, that means here actually see here. See here, boys. If it is like this, then it is like this. This gives this structure. It is not affected. This one gets also reduced charge. Already this oxygen has two lone pairs. So this one not involved in resonance. Not involved in resonance. That means here resonance possible, here resonance possible. Either out of two resonance conditions, only one is acceptable, remaining one is not included in the resonance. So both are possible. Either this one or this one is possible. That type of conjugation is called as cross conjugation. One is neglected. Only another is possible. One direction is neglected, another direction only possible. That type of conjugation is called as cross conjugation. Let us take an example statement. See here. Okay. In cross conjugation, three groups are present. See here. 1, 2, 3. This is one group. It is a second group. It is a third group. Three groups are present. In cross conjugation, three groups are present, two of which are not conjugated with each other, but other two, but they are conjugated with the third one. So, but they are conjugated with the third one. This type of conjugation is called as cross conjugation. See here, boys. So these two groups, boys. See here, these two groups are in conjugation here, but this one is not conjugated. These two groups are conjugated, but this one is not conjugated. That type of system is called as cross conjugation. Cross conjugation. Some more examples are there. See here. Some more examples. That is NH2, C double bond NH, NH2 boys. 3 double bond NH, NH2. So this is lone pair, this is lone pair. See here. This is possible. Okay. At the same time, this is also possible. So either this or this is possible. Either this combination or this combination is possible. So altogether, total is not possible. Altogether, not. It is not involved. Not involved. This type of conjugation is called as cross conjugation. So see here, NaH2, C double bond NaH, NaH2. So this is now this is not involved, boys. So that means out of three, only two are involved. But all these three involved in gives resonance combinations. All those three have a tendency to give resonance, but only two are involved, but other is not involved. But third one is not involved. That type of system is called as cross conjugation. That type of system. Okay. Some more examples. Benzene bonded with C double bond O. Diphenyl benzene. It is. So either these two or these two involved in it. Altogether, three are not involved. Okay. So it is benzophenone. It is nothing but benzophenone or diphenyl benzene. Okay, so one involved. If it is not involved, these two are involved. If it is not involved, these two are involved. This gives cross conjugation. Next, CH2 double bond CH, O, CH double bond CH2. So divinyl ether. Divinyl ether. So these two are involved. One is neglected. One is neglected. Okay. Next, some more. That is 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All these are cross conjugated boys. All these are cross conjugated. Okay. Next. So these two are conjugated or these two are conjugated, but not all these things. Only half conditionally. Next. See here. These two only, or these two only. But one conjugated location is neglected. One or more conjugated locations are neglected. Others are only in conjugation wise. That is cross conjugation. That is cross conjugation. Okay. Next. So like this, number of examples are possible. So these are all, it is quinone. So this is paraquinone. This is also cross conjugated boys. Either these two are possible. So, okay. So that is a cross conjugated system. So this is a cross conjugation. So sometimes which one is exhibit cross conjugation? Please try to identify the concept. So conjugations are there, but some are neglected. So either that system or this system, that part or this part is going to be conjugated, but one should be neglected. That type of system is called as cross conjugation. Okay, this is cross conjugation. Next, subheading, SIR effect. Very, very, very important. Or orthoaffectant. SIR means steric inhibition of resonance. The abbreviation for that SIR is steric inhibition of resonance. That is the effect voice. What is this effect? Which is also considered as ortho effect voice. What is this steric inhibition of resonance? Okay, and let us observe, boys. Let us observe with an examples. After that, we will discuss the statement. See here. NH2. NH2 boys. Now, this lone pair is involved in conjugation. Okay, so therefore, here resonance is possible. In this case, resonance is possible. But if bulky groups are located at ortho position of this is NH2, if bulky groups are located, bulky groups just like NO2, see here, NO2, NO2, NH2. If bulky groups are located at ortho group position, so this is bulky group. This is bulky group. So this is ortho, this is ortho. So therefore, at ortho positions, if bulky groups are present, resonance is not possible. It is important, boys. Resonance is not possible. That means actually this exhibit resonance. Like this, we also expected here resonance is, we are trying to expect it, boys. But this resonance concept is not accepted. Not possible. Why, sir? Because these bulky groups repel with this group because these are very near to this group. Boys. So that means between these two groups, repulsion possible. Between these two groups, repulsion is possible. So between these two also, repulsion possible. So these repulsions gives, so that means this molecule is going to be unstable. So actually it is unstable. To get stability, so this group, that NH2 group and benzene nucleus are in out of plane. That is nothing but non-planar. And both are perpendicular to each other. Both are perpendicular to each other. That means now, because it is unstable, to get stability, this NH2 group and this benzene ring both are in outer plane. This plane and this plane are in perpendicular to each other. So to get resonance, planarity must end. Now NH2 group and benzene ring are not in the same plane. NH2 group and benzene ring are not in the same plane. Therefore, this NH2 group not in resonance. So see, that is why I am writing this structure like this. So see here. Okay, so boys, this one and this one not in the same plane. Both these are not in the same plane. That is why resonance is not possible. Therefore, resonance is not possible. Okay, so these two planes, NH2 and benzene, these two planes are perpendicular to each other. These two not in same plane, non-planar. Therefore, resonance absent. Because for resonance, planarity must. For resonance, planarity rest. That means the bond between these two rotated 90 degrees. Because of that, both are in perpendicular planes. Because of that, both are in perpendicular planes. Therefore, this effect is applicable. Now, this lone pair not involved in resonance. Twice among this lone pair and this lone pair, which is coming out first quickly, which gives electron pair quickly, is this NH2 group or this NH2 group in first case or in second case From where lone pair comes out first? Tell me. Second case. That means because the second one is not in resonance, but this is in resonance. That's why this lone pair is not in free condition. This lone pair is free in condition. Therefore, it is more basic than this one. This second case is more basic than this one. Therefore, this is more basic than aniline. This is aniline, boys. This is aniline. This is more. That means SIR affects some physical properties, some chemical properties. So this is very, very, very important. This is very, very, very important. Is the concept clear, boys? Is this concept clear? Tell me. Okay, now? Now, see here. What are the effects of this SIR group? See here, boys. First one, effect side. First one, SIR effect. SIR effect is used to predict acidic nature of some molecules. See here, acidic nature of some molecules. How to explain? See here, boys. This is COOH. This is COOH, boys. So it is a group. Either this group is electron withdrawing group or electron releasing group. See, boys, it is ortho position. That's why a group at ortho position affects their properties. That is why this effect is also called as ortho affectant. This effect is also called as ortho effect. Because of that, so this one and this one out of plane. Therefore, so this COH is free. Therefore, it is more acidic. It is less acidic. It is less acidic. Therefore, acidity of this compound benzoic acid is less than that of orthobenzoic acid. That means if a group, either electron withdrawing group or electron releasing group, is at ortho position, that is more acidic. That is more acidic because of ortho effect. Okay, already previously that is more basic because of ortho effect. Because of ortho effect. So previously, if there is SIR effect is there, so second case is more acidic, more basic than first case. So that means SIR effect increases acidic nature or basic nature. Okay, irrespective of the nature of the group. If it should be bulky group, either it is electron withdrawing group or electron releasing group. Okay, so it is less acidic, it is more acidic. It is first affectant. Second one. So explains basic nature also. Explains basic nature also. See here. NH2, it is tertiary butyl group is there. It is a bulky group. Or NH2, primary amine. NH2, boys. See here, it is bulky group, ortho group. That means, so SIR effect is applied. So automatically, this lone pair not in resonance. Therefore, more basic. So this lone pair in resonance no SIR. Therefore, it is least basic. So this is not in resonance. So therefore, basic nature order is like this, boys. Basic nature order is like this. Okay. Next. Next, it influences bond nature. It influences bond nature. See here, boys. So this is NO2. There is a group Br is attached. Okay. So because this is SiRFH, so no resonance. So no resonance. So therefore, CN bond has single bond nature. CN bond has single bond nature. Single bond nature. For example, if Br is absent, so Br is absent. Now this bond has CN bond is double bond character. Has double bond character. CN bond has a double bond character. So here no SiR affected. No SiR effect. So double bond character. That means, so whether the bond is a single bond nature or double bond nature, that is explained on the basis of this concept. Okay. So this is SiR effect. See here, boys, one more example. This is Br. Tell me. This is NO2. This is NO2. This is NO2. Okay. I am taking this is as first bond. This is as a third bond. This is as a fifth bond. And fifth carbon. First carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Tell me, boys. My condition is I am taking CN bond nature. Tell me CN bond nature. So see here. See here. Tell me. CN bond C1, C3, C5. So CN bonds at first position, at third position, at fifth position. All these have same bond length. Options, boys. So it is first option. Second option. 1 and 3 have same bond length and less than 5. 1 and 3 have same bond length and more than 5. More than 5. Next. 1 and 5 have same bond length and see here. 1, 3 and 5 have same bond length. Tell me which one is better? Which one is correct? See here, boys. For this is ortho. For this is ortho. So in these two cases, SIR effect is applicable. SIR effect is applicable. SIR effect is applicable. But here, for this, no SIR affected. For this, no SIR effect. Tell me, this has single bond tendency. It is a single bond tendency. This one also single bond tendency, but no SIR. Therefore, this one has double bond tendency. Double bond tendency. Therefore, single bonds are more bond length. Single bonds have more bond length than that of double bond length. Therefore, these two have same bond length and these are more than that of this one. Where it is? So, this option is correct, boys. This option is correct. Option 3 is correct. Did you catch the concept? Did you catch the concept? Boys, tell me. Boys, tell me, is the concept clear? SIR effect affects number of nature of the compounds, nature of bonds, acidic nature, basic natures are effects because of this SIR effect. Okay. So this is about resonance, mesomeric effect, resonance effect, and cross conjugation, and lastly SIR effect. So all these about resonance concept is over, boys. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss, or in next class, maybe in next class, we will discuss hyperconjugation and other cases. Okay. So right now I'm stopping this concept here. Thank you, boys.